Hello, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome to the Growth Challenge. If we haven't met, my name is Helena.
And my name's Megan.
And we are co-founders of Emerge Mentoring. And we thought this would be the perfect time of year to do this challenge, especially as, we're moving into kind of the longer haul of the winter months. We always feel like this is the best time for us to work on our own growth and personal development.
Yeah, so growth mindset, I'd love as people kind of watch this live or watch it later, if you could even just let us know if you are familiar with growth mindset, if that's a term that you've heard before. And we'll explore different variations of that. So today we're breaking down the difference between a scarcity mindset and abundance.
Yeah, and we think that growth mindset is important because as a lot of us are maybe feeling stuck in this season or even stuck with this year, whether or not you're working on your career or looking at your next step or looking at changing something in your business, it's really hard to see what the next 6 months looks like. So the more we can start manifesting things right now and working on things to improve our mindset and strengthen our mindset, the more we can start taking steps and actions towards our life. And yeah, like Megan said, today we are diving into scarcity versus abundance.
So I think that sometimes this changes based on the season you're in. So if you're working towards a specific goal, there's moments where you're going to feel a lot of scarcity, where you'll feel like you don't have enough, or there's not enough time, or you can't get there because of X, Y, and Z, and the only thing you're focused on are all the obstacles along the way. And some people can stay stuck in that place for a really long time. We have found that we get stuck in moments of scarcity mindset, and then we can overcome them. So today we'll share a few tools how to overcome them. But do you want to dig into what abundance is?
Well, even just like the scarcity mindset is living in a constant space of most areas in your life of things not being enough. So more specifically, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough time, I don't have enough energy, I don't have enough space, start to sort of think in the areas of your life where you find yourself and catch yourself saying that, which we all do it. Or this relationship isn't enough. So abundance, thinking the opposite, is that when you catch yourself in scarcity mindset of saying that things are not enough, first off, right away, remind yourself that feeling is temporary and that you need to start looking in the areas of your life for where you can be grateful for what you have. So a gratitude practice has a lot to do with abundance. They go hand in hand. And it's trying to remind yourself that there's enough space for everyone. There's enough space for everything. And the things that are really important to you, we found you have to really schedule time for them, because then you realize and recognize, okay, there is enough time for this. I do have enough energy for this. Recognizing that whatever your perceived capacity is, maybe isn't necessarily what you think.
Mm-hmm. And worthiness comes into play here too. If you don't think that you are deserving or worthy of X, Y, and Z, then all you'll focus on are the obstacles. So a lot of this is also, along with a gratitude practice, self-worth. Reminding yourself that you do deserve the goal, or you do deserve to have a loving relationship, or you do deserve to have an encouraging mentor or boss who you get to work for. So what really is important, I think, when you're reflecting today and trying to negotiate with yourself whether you have more abundance in your head right now or scarcity, is observing your thought patterns and observing what plays out for you. So if you notice that you are thinking limitedly, how can you just shift that? And sometimes it's just a couple words. So if you say...
changing the dialogue.
Yeah, changing the dialogue in your head, like, I don't have enough time, which is something that comes up a lot. I don't have enough. You can say, I have more than enough, or this will pass, or this feeling will pass, or I'm exactly where I need to be right now, or I am learning through this process. I like to even think about my life in terms of like chapters. So where I think like this is the beginning of a new chapter. Let's say I make a decision or I try something new, and then I notice myself learning through the process, and then eventually I'll get to a place where I have to let go of something or accept something, or I learn a new lesson and I'm like, okay, that's the end of this chapter, let's move on. And that allows me to not stay stuck. It allows me to say, okay, I learned from this, let's move on. What else is out there? What else can I learn? What else can I move into?
A lot of scarcity mindset is like learning how to unstick yourself from that pattern or thought of thinking, which got me thinking about even not just in terms of time, money, energy, but even like material objects and things, finding out like, are you a person who's not really able to let go of stuff? So as Megan was just saying, like looking at a chapter of your life as having a beginning, a middle, and an end. Are you able to have that process of closure and of letting something go and moving on to the next thing. Like, okay, I've been trying this for 6 months, it's not working. Are you able to not hold on to it with grief? Are you able to not hold on to it with judgment? Or are you able to forgive and move on? Or, let something go? And in terms of thinking about scarcity mindset and abundance mindset, I want you to even start looking around your household. Do you hold on to things forever and are afraid to let them go for whatever emotional attachment you might have to them? Sometimes your space might start to feel really cluttered, and you can't even see space for new opportunity. Like maybe if you just got rid of this one thing, it would open up a whole new view or perspective of the space that you're in.
When you hold on too tightly, you're subconsciously blocking yourself and triggering yourself right back into the scarcity mindset every time.
If I can't get rid of this, what if I need it? Or
or you'll even holding on to photos in your phone, just save them to a drive and delete them off your phone so that they're not right in your face every time. Just think about where, or even when you go through the next 24 hours, observing where you have a stuck thought or where you notice you're saying, I don't have enough. Did something trigger that? Maybe it was a person, but if it's a thing, a photo, or a cluttered space, whatever, can you eliminate that and just move it, donate it, get rid of it, hide it? Can you just get it out of your space?
Yeah, and I found that that's actually been a helpful practice, a physical practice, besides just doing something in your mind of observing your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, of working with physical objects, because it's something that we can see. I do this often, at least once every season, or when I'm feeling maybe even really chaotic in my mind and I'm not feeling good energy in my space. I practice letting go by physically going into every single room and picking one thing that I can get rid of, that I don't need, that I'm not using, it doesn't serve me, and knowing that even that might help somebody else. Letting go of something can free up space, not just for you, but serve somebody else.
Yeah, so that's kind of your, homework or assignment for today. Is we'd really love for you to look around your space, and can you get rid of, eliminate, donate 5 items around you?
Yeah, and even if it's the attachment to things, I like the example of a cookbook. I just don't even buy a cookbook anymore because a cookbook makes me feel pretty guilty. It's just a reminder of that I don't open up a cookbook and try some new food, blah, blah, blah. And so the last time I was doing my kitchen, I was like, you know what, this cookbook, sure, it's cute and it's got all these different recipes in it, but it's reminding me of something that I don't want.
Yeah, or you're just not prioritizing right now.
Yeah.
Because there might be a season where you're right into it, and then you can go out and get one from the library or have someone lend you one, So if it's not something
I just
presently
look it up on
you,
Google, and I'm a video person. I need to watch a video.
Yeah, if something's not bringing you joy in abundance right now, if it's not making you feel good, then you can eliminate it. It will come back when and if you need it.
And to sort of wrap this up a little bit, we really wanted to talk about scarcity versus abundance because something we're hearing in our community a lot, especially with females. If you're looking to try something new, or you're looking to step outside of your comfort zone, or even launch a new chapter in your life, or take on a new hobby, or maybe start a small side hustle, the limiting belief that, there's already someone else doing it better. There's already 1,500 other accounts like this that are doing something like that. I know a lot of people have wanted to even just do something more creative with their Instagram account, or that limiting belief that there's already so many other people doing it, reminding yourself of the abundance of how unique and special and creative you are, and that your message, your skills, your gifts will serve other people. So letting go of that limiting belief, believing in your uniqueness, that your message will resonate with someone else, that's another area where you can find your own self-worth and abundance.
Yeah, it's really your approach that's really special in your personality. So reflect, listen to your thoughts, observe, and something that helps me do that is going on walks or journaling, or even when I'm working out or doing yoga, just observing my thoughts, and then take notes of things that might come up for you. What's great about all the content this week is that it's going to start a forward movement for you, a forward motion. So maybe you started the year with all these goals or resolutions, and you're starting now to feel like, I don't even know, I haven't even started, I don't even know where to start. This is all going to start in your mind, and it's going to start that compound effect, that trickle motion. So the one thing you can do immediately today is get rid of those 5 things in your space. But what's going to help you long term is also observing your thought patterns.
Yeah.
So those are 2 little pieces of homework.
And if you're already even a minimalist and that homework doesn't work for you, go and unfollow 5 accounts on Instagram. Go unfriend 5 people. It's not selfish. It's setting a boundary. It's something that will serve you, of like even content that's taking up space in your mind that maybe triggers that scarcity or triggers the limiting belief within yourself. So just go, and maybe that's your 5 things. Just unfollowing certain accounts that don't serve you, that make you want to step back and rather than, step up.
That's great. All right, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Again, comment if you are familiar with growth mindset. I'd love to know that insight for the rest of the week.
And don't forget to use your tracker, your daily tracker. It's in the Facebook group. We've also emailed it to you. We found that these were 5 or 6 things that we do every single day that even just keep us in a positive headspace and keep us focused on what is really important for the day.
Yeah, so track your day and then post it either in the group or on Instagram and tag us. And then whoever posts all 5 days will be entered to win a spot in the membership next month.
All right, we hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you soon.